Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ashley and I am back with another video. Today's video is about being pregnant at 39 in my first trimester. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I have notes and I just want to stay on task. So let's get into the video. My first trimester, physical symptoms were um nausea. I had nausea really, really, really bad, like physically sick nausea. Like I couldn't do anything. I wouldn't eat for the first, oh my God. I would say for the first month or so, it was literally hard for me to eat because everything smelled bad. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't really eat anything. The nausea was so bad to where all I wanted to do, all I wanted to do was just sleep. I just wanted to lay down. I didn't want to eat anything. And if I did eat anything, I ate eggs. What did I eat? A lot of like fruit, salad, those things. Those were my main things to eat. Anything else, I just couldn't stomach it. Like I can see, like, okay, hey, I want to eat this, but either the look of it turned me off or the smell of something turned me off. So I also had really bad food aversions because for like the first 60 days, 45, 60 days, or maybe longer, after finding out that I was pregnant, I couldn't eat anything. Can you lower your voice? Can you lower your voice, please? Sorry guys, that's my son in the background. But yeah, I really couldn't eat anything, and the smell of everything, it was like, no, it was a no for me. So like I said, I couldn't even cook for my family because I couldn't stand the smell of anything. And if I did prepare food or wanted to prepare a meal, I couldn't prepare it. My daughter, or my oldest daughter, or my husband came home from work and he cooked for the kids because I couldn't stand the smell of anything. And then when he would cook, I would either go in the backyard and sit outside in the yard until the food was done, or 90% of the time I would just go upstairs to, in our bedroom and lock myself up in the bedroom because I didn't want to feel sick behind the smell of the food. I can remember this one time. I want to say I was either 12 to 14 weeks, and I was craving this hamburger, like a homemade hamburger. And my husband actually, hey, lower your voice. My husband actually was like, he was, fixing it for me. He was going to fix it for me. Well, he did fix it. But as it was being cooked, the smell was so horrible. And I'm like, I couldn't even stand the smell of the burger, but it's crazy because it was something that I was craving. And I'm laughing at myself because I'm just remembering it like I was in that day. But anyway, like I said, as it was being cooked, I actually had to go sit outside in the yard because I'm like, it smelled so bad. It made me feel so bad. Like the nausea and the smell, like I said, the smell of the burger made me nauseated. I couldn't, it smelled horrible. It smelled super horrible, but it's crazy because, like I said, I was craving the hamburger. I wanted that hamburger, and yes, I did eat it. Afterwards, I did eat it. So just to give you guys some insight on how, the symptoms sort of kind of was for me. Like I said, I had really bad food aversion. The nausea was really, really bad. It made me feel really sick, like weak. Energy wise, I was super fatigued. I didn't have any energy to do anything. I mean, I can wake up and 2 hours later, if I got 2 hours in, oh my God. If I got 2 hours in, then that was good. That was good. I think maybe 2 hours I would be able to get in. If I got 3 hours, that was good. But I mean, like I said, lower your voice, son. 2 hours after waking up, I was super tired. I mean, unbearable. I couldn't stay up, like, no matter what I was doing. Like, I just couldn't. Sometimes I couldn't even bring my husband to work, and he would go to work about 10 o'clock because we wake up at 6, get the kids together. Well, not the kids because I have 2 teenagers, but get my 8-year-old together. And it's just, I used to be super tired. Like, I mean, so tired to where I really couldn't function. I literally couldn't do anything in my house. Like, I would sleep for 3 to 5 hours on the day. Like, kids go to school, and I'm waking up maybe an hour or two right before everybody coming home. So now my day is basically started. Because lower your voice. Now my day is starting because I've been so fatigued. Like, I was so drained and exhausted. And I'm like, God, is this how it's gonna be the whole entire pregnancy? Because I'm like, I'm not gonna be no good to my family at all. And I noticed that it was a big difference from when I was, of course, when I was 20, because when I was 20, I didn't have like really bad food aversions, or I can remember with my daughter, I just didn't like shrimps. With my second son, I'm trying to see what, I don't think I actually had any food aversions. Cheese, I would say. I think that's the only thing I didn't like, and I still don't do cheese now, but the smell of cheese was horrible with him, and I had them at 22 and at 24. And the nausea, morning sickness, if that's what they want to call it. I don't know why they call it that, because in this season, that bad boy hit me throughout the day. I mean, it wasn't just early in the morning or in the morning, it was throughout the day. Like I said, with my second son, my first son, I didn't really have any bad food aversion. I had a lot of cravings with him. And I was craving stuff that I didn't even eat, like cereal. I could not stand the smell of milk. Even with not being pregnant, I did not like the smell of milk. But when I got pregnant with him, I used to eat a bunch of cereal, okay? Number 3, baby 3, I can't recall having any nausea with him. And if I did, it was minimal. And I had him when I was 30 or 31, something like that. Let's say 31. So it was similar to, the symptoms were similar to when I had my kids early on in my 20s. But this baby, oh my God. Like I said, I was super drained. I couldn't do anything. If I was up maybe 2 hours, and within 2 hours, I was ready to go back to bed and sleep for a few hours. Like now, it seemed like it's starting to come back on me or whatever, but it's not as bad, because some days I can be up and and my energy is fine. And some days my energy is super, super low. Like yesterday, I dropped my husband off at work, put on clothes. I thought I was gonna go to the store, and that was a no. I sat down on the sleepers in my bedroom because I have like a sitting area, but I fell asleep, and I must have fell asleep for like roughly 3 hours. But today is different. Today is different. I have the energy. Like I don't feel drained, but yesterday I was super beat. I could have slept all day yesterday. But emotions in my first trimester. Oh my God. My emotions, I just had slight anxiety about having a baby so late in my 30s, like, and I'm actually gonna be 40 when I deliver this baby. So that's where my anxiety came from. Like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm really gonna be a 40-year-old woman having a kid. I got 2 kids getting out of the way, and then I still got 2 kids at home. So my anxiety was about, girl, you are too old for this shit. Like, what the hell were you doing? You know? But I guess once I got past that, I was like, okay, I was super excited. So it was more of, God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you allow this to happen and it be successful, thank you. I started buying things roughly about 10 or 12 weeks for the baby. It wasn't clothes. I was buying like physical things, like things that you would really physically need, like bath stuff, like the tub. I started buying a lot of like soaps because I wanted to stock up on a lot of stuff. So I bought like a lot of soap kits. Like it came with the lotion, the bath, the shampoo, the bath soap, the shampoo. Like I said, lotion, maybe diaper cream. Came with the kit. So I was stock up on that, and I will buy, what else? The detergent. I stocked up on detergent for the first couple weeks. Let's see. Like I said, things that I know I really, really would need to start off, the bathtub. Then I started buying like towels, things like that as I further along. I probably bought some clothes which were sleepers early on, but I would buy neutral colors because like white, beige, stuff like that, because I didn't know at the time what I was having, so I didn't want to buy pink, blue, or whatever, and I have the opposite sex, which I was hoping for a girl because it would balance it out. 2 girls, 2 boys. But I also say whatever God gives to me, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. It's like, but it's all in all, it's a blessing, and I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. How my kids felt about me, how my kids felt about it. My older kids, they were okay. Like, I guess, shit. I mean, because I was kind of scared to tell them. Like, but all in all, I would say my kids had a good reaction to finding out that I'm, pregnant. My 15-year-old, he became more helpful. I can't lie. My 17-year-old, she just came more involved in like what's going on at the doctor, how are you, and stuff like that. So like I said, all in all, my kid's reaction was pretty good. I was afraid because I thought my daughter was gonna crash out and scream and cut up. Go ahead. But she didn't. Like I said, all in all, everybody's reaction was pretty good. But guys, that is the conclusion to this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and listening to your girl. And like I said, my name is Ashley. If you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, like and comment. If you have anything to say, anything you want to ask me, comment below, and I would definitely respond back to you guys. Thank you. Bye.